Well, hello everybody. Welcome. This is Denise Guru, also known as Phoenix, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. We made it. We made it, didn't we, guys? No going back. So many of us have come here for this specific point in time. And I'm going to try to do this without my glasses because that's one of the things that I would like to manifest now that we're over the hump is better eyesight. Okay, so this morning the sun arose and I went out in my spiral wheel. Let's move this a little bit closer. In my spiral wheel, and just welcome Sister Sun back and the energies, and did my meditation and connected with Gaia. And of course, they were spraying us with chemtrails. Yes, chemtrails. And I knew that last night I was watching them spray. Last night when I put the poodle out to go potty at 7 o'clock, I could see that they were chemtrailing us already. And so, you know, I've been working with Gaia and the elementals and Sister Sun with the chemtrailing, and we're pretty good at dissipating them. And that's pretty much what we did this morning, but I was a little surprised to see them. Here we are, you know, December 21st and the Grand Conjunction and all of this. And Gaia, this is all about Gaia, you guys. This is all about her planetary ascension. And so I had to give her another little pep talk. And while I sit here and talk to you, I can see them coming right by. I'm sitting at my dining room table looking through my huge picture window out in my expansive view of the mountains and the city of Salida beneath me, and here they come with, spraying another chemtrail. For some reason, they really like to hit poor Salida. So yeah, we've been working on that. So I was really finding that very interesting, but it's, you know, yes, we're at the tipping point now. So this morning, got off track here a little bit, seeing that but I'm already watching it, and it's already discombobulated. Even with my glasses off, I can see how it's not fanning out. It's already disjointed. It's already dissipating in. So I wish I could show you guys, but the sun is right there, and you would just see the bright sun. So this morning I gave her a little pep talk, because remember, she had fallen from 12th dimension down to the 3rd dimension. So, you know, she was pretty much at the same level that we were at. So she is rising into the 5th dimension, the frequency of love. And but she's also remembering who she used to be, and she is accumulating that sovereignty and those powers that she used to have. And so I did have a little bit of a discussion with her this morning, like I've been all summer long. Gaia, you know, those like me that have been doing this for lifetimes, who have come here for this point in time, who have been coming here to help you, this is your time now. This is your time to say, guess what? We say no. We say no to the chemtrails. We say no to the darkness. We say no to them raping her and pillaging her and, you know, just mindlessly robbing her of her resources, and her just going, you know, what do I do? What can I do? I'm like you, I'm a 3rd dimension being. How much power do I have? And so now she has she's transitioning into that 5th dimension. So it's like, okay, Gaia, let's go, let's get busy, let's do this. We say no. And so this morning she said to me, you know, yes, I can do this now because I have so much love for people like you. I am seeing them now. I'm feeling them now. I'm feeling the people that have had the courage and the drive to come here lifetime after next to continue their work to help me. And she says, I feel the love. I really feel the love, and I'm sending that love out, and I can hear you now. And yes, it is time for me to take a stand. And that's what really hit me. She's now taking that stand. She's working in love. She's working in that much higher vibration. And so, yeah, she's going to just share with those like me and you. If you're listening to me, if you found me, you are like me. You've been coming here lifetime after next, to this great school and to help Gaia back up into her 12th dimension self. And today I wore my t-shirt, Metamorphosis. I designed that one. It is on my Etsy shop. It is a long sleeve black t-shirt. This is actually a sweatshirt that I designed for myself. But anyways, yeah, she realized that we are going through the metamorphosis, and we are emerging like the butterfly. She is emerging like the butterfly. She's feeling it. She's feeling the love that we've been pouring on her. And so we're going to start seeing the changes. And yes, I never said that when we woke up this morning that we were going to be in this utopian society. Of course not. I was watching the chemtrails last night. I'm seeing the chemtrails this morning, but of course, they have no power anymore. They can try. And a lot of what I'm seeing is still that third dimension. There's that separation where we are separating, those like us. We are watching the third dimension still continue. So this morning I thought, I'm going to pull some cards. I've been pulling cards every day, you guys, every morning. And I didn't want to bore you with all the cards because they've been pretty much the same. But I thought, okay, here we go. We are, it is the 21st, the grand conjunction. These energies are coming in. Things should be changing. What messages is there for us? And I'm talking to the people like me, like you and me, the people who have been doing this lifetime after next, the people who have really been doing their work, and what kind of messages. And so I'm going to flip this down so you can see the cards. Can you see? I think you can see. Let me get that out of the way. Okay. All right. So I've picked these cards, and I have 3 different decks that I picked from. And so I'm going to flip these cards over. And these are messages from, I pulled one card. I pulled this card, a message from Sister Sun. And so I wanted, what was her message to us? What message does Sister Sun have for us? So this is the Dreamtime card. And I thought it was of all of the cards that I have, I only have one card that refers to the Aborigines. And this morning, I did the Urulu meditation at 4 o'clock this morning. And I did watch Sasa Stone this morning. He did his conference. And so I thought, oh my gosh, how fitting. So of course, the dream time. This is all about creating our new world, you guys. We have the power now. I don't know what that looks like. There's something in there, I don't know. We have the power now to create our world. The powers are all there for us. We have the power from Sister Sun, and the Aborigines believe that when the earth was created, those creator beings now live and reside in the mountains and the trees and the rocks and the waters and the crystals, and they're still with us. So this is saying that we have their power now. That power is available to us because of the energies. We're not working against the dumbing down and the veil and the thick molasses. It's all there for us. So it's all about what we've been dreaming about, it's coming. We can create this now. We can get busy. And like I said before, the journey is the destination, you guys. It's not, here we are, boom, we're going to sit and not do anything. And because we're getting to be in the 5th dimension doesn't mean that we're done, right? We're working up to the 12th and beyond. Okay, so, so then I pulled 2 cards, the animal kingdom. I asked what the animal kingdom message the animal kingdom had for us, and I felt like I needed to pull 2 cards. And so the first card I got was Snake Spirit, and then I got Rhinoceros Spirit. And so when we think of snake, what first comes to mind with snake? Snakes, what does that say? I don't know. Okay, I gotta bring it up. Time to, let me see. I gotta get my glasses, you guys. Sorry. Time to heal and overcome any obstacles. All right, so when you think of healing, what do you think of? You think of shedding that old, shedding the old wounds and the old skins, and to make new again, you know. So yes, we are in this time. We are in this time of great healing. So we're shedding that old us, that old skin of who we were in the past before this grand conjunction. That old us, we're shedding everything. No going back, you guys. No going back. This is it. And so it is. We are going through this grand healing, and everything is being restored to us. Everything that was rightfully ours in the beginning, before the dark came in and took everything away and messed with our DNA, junk DNA, my ass. All of that is now starting to be healed and activated, and it's showing you that we have gone through the obstacle. We have broken through that obstacle. Nothing stopped us. We've all come back lifetime after next. We just kept coming back. We're like, take us out. I'm coming back. Take me out as many. I'm coming back. I'm going to continue this mission. There's nothing that can stop us now. Nothing. We're on the other side. There's no going back. Nothing can stop us. And I hate to bring in the politics, but what we're seeing in politics, that's such a small, it's like a distraction, but it's a small piece of what's really going on. And the politics is just a what is it? What's the word I'm looking for here? Because of what's going on, this grand energetic shift that's going on, this planetary ascension, the politics is just something that we're seeing that is the effects of that. The politics is not what is changing the whole world. It is the effects of what's going on and what we've been doing. And people are standing up and people are saying no. Gaia is now standing up and saying no. So yeah, there's no going back. There's nothing that can stop us now. There's no obstacles. And we are healing, been healing. And okay, so I asked this card, I asked Gaia, this was from the message from the animal kingdom. This was the message from Sister Sun. This is the message from Gaia herself. I said, Gaia, okay, what message do you have for those like us? And we got the serpent card. And so serpent, and the meaning of serpent from this particular deck is that the serpent is the energy of Gaia, the power of Gaia. And it is the same. It is about shedding the old. It's about healing the old wounds. It's about transformation. It's about the new you. It's coming into the new you. It's becoming the new you. And it's these two cards are also telling us that the implants, anything that was attached to our old third dimension, the old you on the other side, the programming, the implants, the top lip bombs, you know, whatever they called them, anything that was put into us to hold us back, to stop us from creating this beautiful, amazing new world, we've shed that. It's no longer a part of us. So we are in our new being. We've shed that old, all of that, everything that is attached to that old, we've shed it. It's no longer part of us. So here, you know, no longer part of us, shed that, healed, gotten rid of it. It's in the past. Nothing now, because of that, nothing now can stop us. No obstacle now can stop us. And now we're free to create and dream and help Gaia make the world that we've been dreaming about. And that's the thing. Now we have to create, right? Now we have to decide. And now we have to decide what it is. What are we creating? What kind of world do we want? What, you know? So all of that will come forward as each day, and you know, each day passes and each week passes. We're going to know more and more and more about what it is we're going to create. Those who have already got the ideas, who have been dreaming these great ideas, that's all going to come. They're going to find ways of bringing that. We're going to, those like me who work with Gaia, we're going to be talking with her and, you know, creating more color and beauty and assisting her, because now she has the power. There's nothing that can stop her. That veil, that quarantine, you know, what they put around her to stop her, that's no more. She too has shed that old skin. Yes, we're still going to, you know, yes, we are pulling away from the third dimension, and we're still seeing that in front of us, the chemtrails, but it's no longer part of our world. We say now, I don't want that in part of my world. So where I sit on this side of the mountain, it's clear skies, beautiful blue clear skies. Down there, down in the city, there's just a haze, but there is orgone moving in, and it is dispersing, and it is beginning to clear up. So, you know, we are seeing the two dimensions yet, and through time that will totally separate, where we won't see that anymore. And so when all of this crap starts to really get crazy, you know, with this election stuff, and you know, if it should happen to really escalate in the 3D, we're going to see that. But we have the power to say, guess what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. And so this is where we're headed. This is what we're coming into now. We're on the other side. And like I said, there is no going back. We made the decision. And it's going to be amazing, you guys. Get cracking, get creating, get visualizing what it is, start planning, and it'll all be there for you. We're going through this metamorphosis. We're going through this change now. We are the butterfly, you know, we've done our work. And so great things ahead, huh, guys? All right, let me see if I can find the button to turn you guys off. So we'll be talking to you soon.